Check it. Hey yo fam, what up? It's your boy DataZero. We're going to be looking at stocks, crypto, technicals, fundamentals, key levels that you need to know. Predictions are on point. We are tracking. We're going to look at all of that and break it down. AMC, Jamie, SPY. Let's not waste any more time. Hop in the charts, facts, data. Let's go. All right, fam, what is up? You are back for another video. We're just going to wing this one. You already know how we do it, bro. We just go straight off the top. Let's go ahead and hop right in for the charts, facts, and data. Of course, this video is not financial advice. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. Now, Gamestop did exactly what we wanted. This is what you love to see. This clean setup was so perfect, and we did take full advantage of it in the Discord. Make sure you guys lock in and hit me up about that Discord if you're not in it. Email linked in the description. Just ask about it. So you can see that we had this push to the upside. Then we had this bullish consolidation. We broke out here on Friday for the retest. And then in the Discord, I said, hey, if you buy the dip, you're going to be rewarded. And boom, push to the upside. We played those options and it did very well on those. Now you can see that we had this move up and we want to break above 23.10. So we did break above it. I talked about this in the live stream. I said, if we break above 23.10 and hold that support, you're going to see a nice move up. You can see we did get above it, but then we got shorted a little bit, and then also SPY started to dump, giving us a little bit of headwind to the downside, and then we started moving down below it and could not get back above it. I think what's going to be happening tomorrow is I think we're going to come back down, retest 2280, and that's the level we want to hold, 2280, and then we're going to push back up towards 2310. I think that GameStop is still bullish in my personal opinion. I think that we're going to see more upside. If I go ahead and show you what's going on the alligator, you can see that we still have a continuation to the upside here on the alligator. Bands are looking okay. Right now, we're coming back on the 4 hours, so we might have a little bit more room to come to the upside. RSI was getting a little bit hot today, but we started to pull back, which is good. So RSI is cooling down a little bit high here on the 4 hour time frame, but we do have that green MACD looking good, daily looking good. So yeah, I think we're going to see a continuation to the upside in my personal opinion, but the level that we need to break above and hold is going to be 2310, and we want to make sure we use 2280 as support. What I think we're going to see in the morning is consolidation and then retesting that level and then popping to the upside, possibly early breaking above that 2310 level. If we can do it here in the morning, that would be good, but then we'd have to hold it throughout the afternoon. If not, we'll probably come up, retest it, and come down, build support around 2280 or 2264, and then push back to the upside to break above that. But I think we should be able to do it tomorrow. Based off everything I see here, momentum is looking good, and I think the meme stocks are waking up in my personal opinion. Now we have some good news here for AMC. I talked about this here earlier. You can see that AMC stock moved up. As you guys can see, we did have a bullish day for AMC, and AMC basically wiped some debt off. So 153 million of its debt has been cleared, and this is good for AMC. As AMC reduces debt, fundamentals are improving. This is very, very bullish for AMC stock, and that is also some of the reason why we've seen a move to the upside here for AMC. I told you guys that once GameStop started to move, you would see AMC move, and then GameStop did break above that 2310, and then AMC did indeed get a pop to the upside. You can see that AMC got that pop to the upside and now formed a falling wedge, and I told you during the stream that, hey, you're probably going to see a little bit of upside in the after hours because that falling wedge is going to be playing out. And you can see we did see that little bit of upside. I think we're going to be able to consolidate and then hold the levels of 455 and then bounce off of that here in the morning. So I think AMC is also going to continue to the upside. The level that we want to get above for AMC is 467. That's the first level of major support and resistance. And then we're going to have 472. So 472 is the next level of major support and resistance. That's what we want to be above. If AMC gets above 472, I would be a lot more confident that AMC is going to be bullish. I think AMC is going to be bullish, but I want to see it above that level because that's going to let me know, hey, we're back in the game and things are looking good. Obviously, if we get the $5, that's even better, but 472 has been the main level of this overall consolidation range that we stayed above. Now, you can see every time we come down, we do get these pop back to the upside. So that's what I'm expecting for AMC stock. You can see when we come down to these lows and this accumulation range, you keep getting these moves back up. That's what I'm thinking is going to be happening. And we almost broke above this sloping support and resistance here. These numbers will change, but if we break above that, that means that this overall downtrend is over. And I talked about that in the weekly outlook and prediction in the video yesterday. I said if we can break above this sloping support and resistance, that means this downtrend that we've been in is over. Now you can see that we retested it here today, and it looks like we'll probably break above that either tomorrow or the day after. I think we're actually going to set up for a pretty bullish week this week, and I did call for a green week for the meme stocks and a red week for the overall stock market. I'm about to get to SPY here in a second, but I think I just want everyone to be aware of the news for AMC. As far as shares available to borrow, we are sitting at 1 million shares available to borrow for AMC. That's not too many. It's a decent amount, but it's not too many, and they're very, very low on ammo on GameStop. So that's very, very bullish for GameStop to also have a continuation to the upside. You want to watch these things like shares available to borrow and cost to borrow for the meme stocks. AMC's cost to borrow also starting to bottom out and move up. That's letting me know that price is going to start to bottom out and move up as well. So you can see cost to borrow is slowly creeping up for AMC stocks. So that is a bullish sign. Cost to borrow for GameStop slowly creeping up as well, but we definitely want to see that cost to borrow get higher than the 4.3%. So things are looking good for the meme stocks in my personal opinion. AMC's trying to break out of this overall falling wedge as well, which could help lead to a nice move to the upside and a breakout of this overall macro accumulation range that we've been in since the big 400% rally. And I think that this is accumulation range. I think what we've seen was a move up. Bullish consolidation, and we're going to see another move to the upside in my personal opinion. I think this will honestly correlate with the market pullback, and I'm going to talk about that here in a second. So let's go ahead and go into SPY and show you guys what's going on for SPY and what I'm expecting. So SPY formed this bear flag, which I told you guys would be breaking down. Powell had a speech today, and everyone was like, it's going to determine what Powell says on where the market goes. But I kind of was like, hey, if we have some good technicals leading into that, I'm going to just go off the technicals, and you can see that was a good move. So we didn't get a pump from Papa Powell. We got a dump. You can see that we had this bear flag consolidation, which I identified in the live stream, and then I said we're going to break down, especially if we lose the levels of 57114, and we did lose that level, breaking all the way back down, retesting 56871, which was a major level. We managed to find support there and get a boost back to the upside, but this is where this gets tricky, because this overall flag and channel structure is still in play. You can see that all we did was come up, retest it, and come back and break down out of it, which I talked about in the live stream. I said we could actually still break down out of this structure. So we're going to go ahead and extend that and keep this going, as I think we could actually still get a breakdown for SPY. Okay, you can see that the MACD is still bearish here. We still have that bearish divergence as well, and price is starting to flatten out. Now, because it is bearish divergence, you could see a little bit of a drift to the upside before an overall pullback, and I do think that is possible because NASDAQ is tracking perfectly with the prediction that I have here. You can see that white dotted line is tracking very, very well. So if NASDAQ does push up to fill this overall gap fill, that is going to take SPY with it. So you want to be very, very careful if you're shorting and wait for confirmation. If you want to short, the confirmation is the loss of 571.14. I think SPY could see a move up. Again, I want to make it very clear before a breakdown, because NASDAQ has been the leader of this rally, and NASDAQ has a gap fill to the upside that has not been filled yet. So NASDAQ's been tracking. You guys can see it slowly went up, it pulled back, but now it's pumping back to the upside, and it's tracking with my overall macro prediction here, which says it's going to go up a little bit before an overall pullback, and that's going to take SPY with it. SPY is going to be pushing up before an overall pullback. I think the bearish divergence is going to play out. You got to watch out, because this thing could come tumbling down with that bearish divergence. Bearish momentum is definitely building. You can see the MACD is building out red here on the 4-hour time frame, and the RSI is definitely starting to trend low, letting us know momentum is getting pretty low. You guys can see, though, clear bearish divergence. RSI trending down as price trends up. What's going to happen is price is going to start flattening out, and then it's going to correct down. And I've showed you this, an example here on the daily time frame. I show this multiple times because it's a great example. You can see RSI trends down here on the daily time frame, price trending up, price starts to flatten out and then corrects down. But you can see price, you know, it makes some highs before it corrects down. So you have to watch out for these things, okay? So bearish divergence is tricky to navigate. But what's going to happen is price is going to start to flatten out and correct down, which it's already doing. So again, we could see a spike higher than that 575 top before it moved down. So you want to be careful if you are shorting, and watch for those key levels to be lost for confirmation. But overall, tomorrow, I think we could actually see more continuation to the downside, but that could come with a pop higher than that 575 later on, and then a move down. Again, bearish divergence. I think we are going to see a correction in overall red week, especially because we have a lot of crazy things going on this week. Unemployment is expecting to possibly come out higher. That would be very, very bearish for the market. That's going to be on Friday. We have jolts here tomorrow, so you want to watch for that. Jolts is going to be huge, job openings. And then Thursday we have ISM, but the biggest thing is going to be unemployment. Okay, so you want to watch out for that. And we have a potential black swan event with the things going on in the Middle East and Israel, and there's a port strike. Okay, so there's a possible port strike coming tomorrow, or tonight actually at midnight. Coming tonight at midnight, possibly a port strike starting. And you want to watch out for this October 1st. This is just a little bit of speculation, but there's a major events going down on October 1st. Make sure you guys check this out. You got OPEX going on, you got the port strike going on. After a hiatus, people are going to have to start paying and resume and low student debts. Things are getting crazy, guys. Things are getting crazy. I know some people think the economy is good, but I did a recent poll of people here on the channel. You guys are educated, and over 88% of you think the economy is not good. I think that we're already in a recession, and then once they announce a recession, it's actually going to be the beginning of a depression. I'm not saying that to scare anybody, so you can prepare for it. You want to be stacking cash, getting ready to cash out maybe of the market. This is not financial advice. Getting a possible hedge where if the market went down, you would make money. Me personally, I like Bitcoin, SQQQ, in my personal opinion, collecting dividends while we wait. But this is just stuff that I'm looking at, okay? You have to make your own financial decisions. You have to make your own choices. But with the rise in unemployment, I think that we're seeing the signs on the wall that the labor market is moving down. It's weakening. Jerome Powell kind of confirmed that here today. He said the labor market is weakening with his own words. So I think we're going to start seeing a continuation in that as people start to lose their jobs. And people are even like taking on second jobs and taking on debt. And that's why I believe GDP is so high and spending is so high and inflation is so high because of inflation being so high. That's why GDP is high as well. So that's why I think we see the GDP numbers, and that's what they keep talking about. But if you ask people on the ground, things are not good. So I think we're going to see an overall pullback in the market, my personal opinion. That's the SPY section. Let's go ahead and go into BTC. I'm not going to stay on BTC very long. BTC had a pullback here. You want to see it get back above 65.5K, but it's basically following my prediction on the macro. I think that we might pull back and then pump up a little bit higher, coming up, retesting these higher levels, and then pulling back one more time before a push to the upside, breaking out of this overall bull flag accumulation range. I think this is an accumulation range for BTC, and I think BTC is actually going to see another leg to the upside. And I think it's going to actually outperform the S&P 500 and do very well, even if it did get into a recessionary period. I think that if you did see a depression for the United States, it would be like a global thing. And I believe that this would be the ultimate reserve asset, in my personal opinion. That's just my opinion. I believe that we're starting to see that, and I think you're going to see Bitcoin do some crazy things. So not financial advice. Maybe get yourself some Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. Stock and crypto-based content. We do all types of stuff. We've done reactions to different types of stuff. Make sure you guys check that out. So we did reactions to like documentaries about stocks. I do videos, predictions, all types of stuff, stock related content. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, please go ahead and drop a like and subscribe for more content like this, stock and crypto-based content. You already know how we do it here. DataZero family, we are the best. Today's live stream was lit. You guys were loving it. I appreciate y'all. As always, man, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace.